Yo, what is up guys, Anime back in again with another What If, and today we're continuing What If Goku was like Broly, and last time we left off on Goku, completely killing his brother Raditz in cold blood after he threatened to, destroy the earth. So yeah, Raditz is dead, and now it is time for the Saiyan Saga. Dun, dun, dun. And I might even do the Frieza Saga in this What If I have enough time. Well, anyways, let's just head into this What If. The last word of Raditz was simply that the others will be coming, and which kinda heads up with Goku, and Goku, tells everyone that there will probably be other Saiyans coming to Earth, which kinda scares them, but they need some, way to train, which Goku does get the recommendation, telling Bulma about the gravity chamber thing, which he does create. And so while these months until the Saiyans arrive, they simply train in there. One day, when Goku is heading over to the gravity chamber, he kinda sends 3 keys. Goku doesn't really know what this is, but he thought that the other Saiyans will be arriving in a few months. Well, they've arrived way earlier than he thought, and decides to head over to these large key. The key that he's most seeing are 2 keys, which he thinks these guys must be really strong, but the third key is incredibly weak. Goku arrives at one of the cities when he sees 3 men, which is Vegeta, Nappa, and Broly. These 3 see Goku and turn to see him. When Goku sees Broly, he sees that Broly doesn't have any evil intentions in him. He kinda sees a kind heart in Broly. But when he looks at the other 2, he kinda sees some evil intentions, but not that much evil intentions in Vegeta, as he still thinks that there's hope of Vegeta's kindness in him. Goku simply asks for the names, and this is Nappa, Vegeta, and Broly. They kind of threaten Goku, but Vegeta, simply says we're not here to chit chat, and sends Nappa to go kill Goku. And Nappa is landing some punches on Goku, and at this point Goku's power level is at 2000, and Goku hasn't yet powered up. And while Goku's kind of getting, not really that beaten, he kind of just punches Nappa into a wall, which excites Nappa, and he hasn't fought a really strong opponent other than the Ginyu Force and Frieza. Which Goku does hear the name Frieza, which kind of intrigues him, but he doesn't really care that much. And Nappa starts to grow in power after kind of getting a bit of Zenkais as this battle goes on for long. But Goku kind of gets tired of this and powers up. Goku's body starts to buff up, which Vegeta sees and kind of intrigues him. But the person that has intrigued the most is Broly, as he have heard of this form from his father, Paragus, who is currently on the planet where Frieza is currently staying. And Goku kind of gets the upper hand of Nappa and beats him to a pulp, but doesn't kill him yet, as Goku has control his mind, and so he spares Nappa. Vegeta simply says, Broly, you can go take him, but Broly simply says, no, I'll keep my strength whilst you fight, And and Vegeta simply says, "Well, this is a job for the Prince of all Saiyans." And so Vegeta simply yells at Goku, "Kakarot, come fight me, you weak!" And so, Goku, starts to fight Vegeta, and Vegeta's getting beaten. And Vegeta's thrown into a building. If Broly says, "Well, oh, this might be my time." And so Broly stands up, and Broly starts to go into a similar form as Goku, and starts to go into the Ikari form, which Goku is like, "So you like me?" And so, these two uncontrollable beasts start to go into an epic battle, which shakes the entire Earth until while Goku has a bit more control, because living with Saiyans, Broly has even far more control, and Goku is starting to lose control. And at this point, Broly starts to tell Goku to calm down. He can control this form using his mind, and he's currently trying to tutor, trying to help Goku and trying to control this, which Vegeta does see and kinda gets really pissed, but kind of breathes in and he says, "I've been holding this power for a bit or for a while." He was originally going to use it for Frieza, but now's the best chance to use it. Vegeta powers up and transforms into Super Saiyan. Yes, as we know, Goku will be strong in this What If, so I decided to give Vegeta Super Saiyan. Vegeta simply charges at Goku and completely wrecks Goku, and it's a 2-on-1. Goku getting insanely beaten up, but before they can at least land a finishing blow, as Broly starts to power up a Ki Blast, and Vegeta try to get power up his Gallic Gun. This scouter starts to sense a large amount of Ki heading their way. Vegeta turns to the right to see Krillin, who's currently trying to use a Kienzan or the Destructive Disc. He throws the Kienzan, and Broly tries to catch it, but Vegeta tells Broly to dodge it, which Broly does, but Vegeta trying to dodge it cuts his tail in the process, which kind of pisses Vegeta off and tries to fire a Ki Blast at Krillin, but Goku stops him from doing it. Goku, who's currently been enraged that he just lost, and now Vegeta's threatening to kill one of his friends, Goku starts to power up. The battle goes on with the 2v1, and Goku is starting to, kind of get used to this, and his strength is trying to, currently moving up. And, Broly sees this, as Broly simply says that he's just like me. And so, Goku gets to a point where he punches a Super Saiyan Vegeta so hard that he goes flying into the ground, leaving him unconscious. Broly simply stops the fight, as he knows that he could never beat Vegeta in his Super Saiyan form, and Goku just did. So what is the point of him fighting Goku? He simply says, "We do not want to fight you or kill you. We simply want you to join us in killing Lord Frieza." And Goku says, "That name. Who is this Frieza?" And Broly starts to tell Goku about Frieza. And everything here on happens pretty much differently, as both Nappa and Vegeta wake up in the hospital, and they're both confused, and Nappa's trying to get loose, but he's stopped by a doctor. Nappa kind of trying to get out, while Vegeta knows something. He sees that Broly isn't here, and he thinks that, Broly might have done negotiations with Goku. And, not Goku, Kakarot, in Vegeta's case. So, they both hear a knock on the door. They both turn to the door, and it's Goku and Broly. Nappa kinda, well, happy to see Broly. Vegeta's kinda enraged that Broly, well, made a team with Kakarot, but there's someone else that walks through the door, Raditz, which shocks Vegeta and Nappa as they thought he died, but not really, as currently now that currently Vegeta, I'm not Vegeta, Kakarot and Broly, went to go find the Dragon Balls and decided to bring Raditz back, informed him that of their alliance, and so this Frieza saga will begin. While they're waiting, they spent they kind of spent a few months, kind of, in the hospital. Well, I would say Vegeta and Nappa spend a few months in the hospital until one day Goku comes to them with Senzu beans, which they both get a Zenkai boost, which kind of increases their power. And Goku starts to ask Vegeta about the Super Saiyan power he showed, which Vegeta starts to tell the history of the Super Saiyan. And ever since he was born, Vegeta was destined to be the first ever Super Saiyan. Well, one of the Super Saiyan, not the first. And so, they kind of get they kind of tell Goku about Frieza's plan to find the Namek Dragon Balls, and Frieza's plan to make him immortal. And Goku doesn't know Frieza at this point, but he says, this guy seems to be really bad, we should really get rid of him. And, they simply say, that's the plan we've been trying to do. And now, he says, looking at our power, it will be far easy to kill Frieza. And so, Goku shows them the time, not the time chamber, the gravity chamber, which they all train as, and which Bulma does turn into a ship with far more better enhancements due to the 3 Tide Pod ships that the Saiyans have came in. And the same with Raditz. I would say, since due to these ships, their technology has grown far beyond normal, which is kind of helping them at this point, as they all take off in the ship. But before they're about to take off, Gohan arrives, which Goku simply tells that, Gohan, what are you doing here? This isn't a fight for you. But Gohan simply says, these people are just like me, as I am half Saiyan, half human, which intrigues Vegeta, as he's never heard of a hybrid before. But while using a scouter that he had, which he then remembers the reason why Frieza found out that they had about the Dragon Ball was because of the scouter. And he kind of blames himself for, kind of giving the information to Frieza with the scouter. And so they head on to onto Namek with Gohan to tag along, leaving everyone else back on Earth. At this point, their power levels are incredibly strong. Vegeta at this point would probably be around 500,000. Goku a bit below 500,000. Broly being the strongest would be at around 750,000. Nappa being a bit at the same level of Raditz at 450,000. And so Goku starts to teach each of one of them sorry about that, about the Ikari form, but the only one who seems to master it is Vegeta. And so we can head on to he kind of masters it, and unlike them, he's able to control his rage. But this rage boost seems to only happen to Goku, but not Broly, since he's spent more times with the Saiyans. And he's able to control the Zar form, since Goku's not able to control the Zar form. Sorry for talking fast. Let's just head back into the what if. So they all arrive on Namek 2 times faster than Frieza's ship, and so they start to gather the Dragon Balls. They successfully gather 4 Dragon Balls until they sense Frieza's key. Vegeta's original plan was to go lash out to Frieza, but due to Goku, that's not the case here. Goku simply says we should wait and wait until they have at least a few Dragon Balls, and that's when our time to strike. And so they wait, collecting 5 Dragon Balls, whilst Frieza's men can't find the other ones. They successfully find 3 Dragon Balls. And well, the last one they simply can't find, as they all start to search. But the person to find it first is Frieza. And right after he finds it, the Saiyans arrive. And so the Battle of Frieza begins. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this part of what if Goku was like Broly. If you guys want to see more, consider subscribing. It's free and you can later unsubscribe. So, anyways, make sure to subscribe to the avatars of the Mysta clan. And I'll be seeing you guys on, well, the next what if that I'll do. Peace out.